Valley University still healing, as you can imagine, after the gunman shot and killed conservative activist Charlie Kirk during an event on campus last week. Fox's Sarah Allegre is live from Orem, Utah tonight with more. Sarah.
Well, Christina, there have been several petitions online to honor Kirk more so permanently. Now, we talked to Utah Valley University, the president here. Now, she says she hopes to announce plans for that sometime in the next week. She also just shared with us the impact, not only on herself, but the students here, the faculty, and this grieving community.
See the space behind me, I feel a tremendous amount of grief. In part, that's because I understand loss. So the pain, the hurt, the grief, it's real. We are human. And I have been emphasizing here at UVU that we must elevate our human connection. It is really only in that sphere of human connection that we begin to heal.
As the investigation moves forward, deputies say before the suspect turned himself in, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson implied that he planned to kill himself after his parents confronted him about looking like the suspected shooter. Now, a negotiation between the suspect and authorities followed, and Robinson finally agreed to turn himself in with help from a mutual friend who happened to be a retired deputy.
A peaceful, gentle, comfortable transition for him to come out. Again, he knew he was going to get caught. He didn't want a big SWAT team hitting his parents' house or his apartment. He was truly fearful of being shot by law enforcement. So that the conditions were as relaxed and comfortable and almost to the point of, inviting.
There were early reports the suspect may have warned others ahead of time about the attack, but the Utah Public Safety Commissioner, who's leading the investigation for the state, tells Fox they haven't found anything to back that up.
Seen the text messages that have been released that show that after the incident happened, people were made aware that it had happened. Really important to clarify that at this point, none of the evidence we released shows that anybody knew this was going to happen besides Tyler Robinson before this incident occurred.
And as Turning Point USA announces Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica, as its new CEO, we also know that it's continuing its tour here in the state of Utah, coming back at the end of the month. This time, though, at Utah State University. Now, this just so happens to be the same school that the alleged shooter attended briefly before dropping out. Now, in a statement, the university says it's working very closely with both local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies to ensure safety at this event. Mark, Christina, back to you.
All right, Sarah, thank you for that. And here are the details on this weekend's memorial service for Charlie Kirk. Doors open at 8 a.m. on Sunday. The service is set to start at 11 a.m. And several high-profile conservative figures have been announced as speakers, including President Trump. Our coverage begins at 8 a.m. on all of our streaming platforms.